So we're also bringing back somebody this year for his 4th year. I can't believe it's 4 years. And about 4 years ago, when we were planning Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I decided to put somebody into the show that I'd worked with before. And I don't think even I could have imagined how the Birmingham audience would take to him. And every year that popularity's grown and grown, and he's back this year, and we couldn't be happier. So give a big round of applause for Matt Slack. Matt, I can speak! Voice. We're all thrilled that you can speak. For those that don't know, let's tell them what happened.
Well, it was a bit more serious than what people actually knew.
It wasn't just a sore throat.
No, it wasn't a sore. Far from it. I had a vocal infection on my vocal cord, and it stopped working, and it was nerve damage all the way down the nerve, and it could have been permanent, they said, or up to 12 months to recover. So I had to do loads of voice therapy and exercises and trips to the hospital. But I've just literally 2 weeks ago had the all clear that it's back to normal. But it was hell, and thank you, the audience, for helping me through it, because it was tough. But you were brilliant, so thank you.
It's good that you're back.
Oh,
it's good that you're on fighting form. So
for a 4th year as well.
I ask everybody this question. 4 years. What did you think 4 years ago when you came here? I mean, did you imagine that we'd be still doing this now and standing here and planning the 4th pantomime?
No, never. I thought at the time, wow, what a privilege to be asked for someone who does what I do what I do, and not to be a household face and all that. To come here was fantastic enough just for the 1 year, but to return for a 2nd year, 3rd, and a 4th year, breathtaking. Overall.
He's either very good or very cheap. So we're plotting and planning now, aren't we? We're talking about, we're having lots of phone calls and meetings and talking about all of the things that you can expect. But what do you think it is? Because the laughter from the Birmingham audience, it always amazes me when I go around all the other shows and I hear the reaction that comes from this crowd. And sometimes I don't think it's particularly because it's funnier here than anywhere else. I just think the audience have such a big part to play in it. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think, because I've played lots of places, from Plymouth, down southwest, which is I'm from Devon, right around London. I've been also to Manchester, but nowhere would you get the response, not just the laughs, but the warmth from the audience of Birmingham. And I mean that sincerely. I used to do the clubs years ago as a comedian. My first gig was at Sedgley Workingmen's Club. Sedgley Workingmen's Club. And Willenhall, I did Willenhall, Walsall, I did loads. I've died all over the Midlands. I did loads, and that was my grounding. I remember thinking at the time I would gladly travel 3 hours up the M5 to entertain a Midlands audience, and you proved, year after year, to be the best. You really are, and thank you, because you make it so much easier, because it's bloody hard work sometimes, doing it twice a day. You're feeling like, you've got a bit of an hangover, and you come in, and when you're all sat there waiting to have a laugh, it's really rewarding, so thank you.
Any questions for Mr. Slack, lady down here? Will he consider a 5th season? I think I might answer that.
Well, I'll be here forever. I would do here forever. I mean, if you'd have me, I love coming back. But what it is difficult, because last year I had the problem with the voice, and I was so upset because I thought I was going to let everyone down, and luckily it came through. But it's hard to keep coming back. You think, is it going to be as good as last year? But it does, it seems to be, and you sort of forget about the year before and just get on with the new one. So I'll be here as long as you will have me. It's like a marriage, but without the...
Lady,
she's first. Barbecue? Do you? Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. That means thank you. Well, it's nice to have it's nice for me to come back, and nice to have a different cast every year. So it's exciting for me, because I can get to do, you meet new people, and it's fresh. I mean, Michael's a genius at what he does, and he helps me enable me to do what I do and get the best out of me. So, yeah, so we're all winners, really.
Anybody else?
Can I just say, in our house you are Mr. Pantomime.
Mr. Pantomime.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
In
you.
my house, I'm Mr. Pain in the Arse. Mr. Pantomime. That's not.
Gentleman here.
Yes, I know. I know. Well, you say that every bloody year. I've been here 3 years. Oh, I couldn't last year because we was here. I'll do it any time. We'll do it after.
We'll fix it. Lady up there.
I just wonder how much of your own material is allowed in the production?
Well,
What collaboration is typically included?
well, there's a huge collaboration. Michael will say, will give. I get a lot of sort of things that are given to me, and I go, oh, that's brilliant. And then there's other things that I will come up with, and I'll say, Michael, what do you think of this? That's great. I'll go away and work on stuff, and we collaborate. So it's a nice relationship, and I've got a very free rein. He trusts me, and I trust him. And touch wood, touch wood. It's worked so far, and it's so yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm very lucky.
Anybody else?
Yes, darling. Yes, I
Was he in the Musketeers?
Yeah. I was the Captain of Red Guard in black leather. Right push. Yeah. Great fun. After doing this and then dressed up like this.
I think it's fair to say that they're very pleased that you're back.
Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Slack.
Merry Christmas. Love you.